Welcome back to the second episode of Campus Update. I'm Ashlyn Blackheader, and today we'll be covering segments such as being green on campus, girls tennis, robotics, visiting the library, know your government, and tricks and talents. Let's go check them out.
With environmental issues being more important than ever, we decided to look into the role our school plays in preserving and interacting with the environment.
So environmental literature is a class where we read texts and they talk about and discuss the environmental hardships that we're going through right now.
Ms. Harshman requires us to do 20 hours of community service throughout the semester, and you can do stuff like beach cleanups or go volunteer with a nonprofit and help the environment that way. You can also just do stuff in our own community, like recycling on Wednesdays.
And I think that it's important for the whole school to really see their consequences when they use things like plastic water bottles or plastic straws when they're not really necessary. A great thing you can do is get a reusable water bottle and fill them up at the hydration stations that we have at school. Mr. Gorin's garden is really cool because he uses hydroponics.
Essentially, it's a cycle where you have the fish producing waste in our pond, and then that water gets transported into the gravel in our beds that gives nutrients to the plants. And then the plants actually filter the water and it gets sent back to the fish. So it comes back completely clean. This is a great way to conserve water as well, because we use 90% less water than traditional soil agriculture does.
Don't forget to use the recycling bins to help our environment.
Save the planet.
During practice, we just do a complete dynamic to get our blood pumping, and then we start off with a warm-up. We split up into different groups, and then the coaches usually assign a drilling group, and then we also do match play. Tennis has impacted my life greatly because I did it when I was a little girl, and also now being on the team for about 3 years. It's really fun, and it's just great.
The best part about playing tennis is you get to meet a lot of cool girls that enjoy the same sport that you're playing.
Tennis has impacted my life by teaching me how to multitask and be on my feet.
Tennis has impacted my life a lot. If I wasn't playing tennis, I would probably be doing like other stuff. Like, you know, when you get bored, you do something stupid. I guess this makes me occupied.
Have you ever wanted to work with metal or learn coding but don't have the experience? I spent a few hours last Tuesday with the Robotics Club. I found a bunch of kids working and learning together as they built a robot for a competition in March of next year. Each year, the robot has to perform a specific task. The club meets in Mr. DeWild's room in I-3. You don't need any previous experience to join, and they will teach you how to build. They started at lunch, but some students kept working all the way through 6th period, so I assume they don't have class during this time. Various aspects of the competition will be broadcast online via the Twitch network. Perhaps they'll even create the next Mark Zuckerberg android. From the HB Robotics Lab, this is Sam Parks for Campus Update.
What's going on, Oilers? I'm Josie, your host of Survival Guide, and today I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to survive the start of the school year. Tip number 1. Being that it's the beginning of the school year, it can be easy to get sick, so be sure to be careful around friends that may be coughing or sneezing, or else you might catch it. Tip number 2. Since it's the beginning of the school year, you might want to make it a start of some new healthy habits, like actually getting your schoolwork done. You know, the information on your homework can actually stick in your brain if you do the work, ultimately helping your test scores. Crazy, I know. Tip number 3. Since there's a lot of clubs on campus, you might want to join one and get involved. You know, we have plenty of clubs ranging from chess club to even Danny DeVito Club? Is that real? Tip number 4. Even if you're not typically a dance person, it may be a good idea to still go to one. Don't worry about getting a date or anything. Going with a group of friends will be just as fun. Well, that's all I have for you today, Oilers. See you until next time. And remember, stay classy.
Hello, Oilers, and welcome to the library. The library is located on the 2nd floor between the A and B buildings. Here you can use textbooks, check books out, relax with friends on the couches, get tutoring, and use the computers. As you can see, the library offers lots of great things.
Hi Oilers, did you know you can get paid $120 for taking part of a democracy and get out of school for the day? Well, you can. You can become a student poll worker volunteer. Just go to www.ocvote.com, but hurry up, the deadline is October 5th. Now, before I leave, let's make sure our students really know about our government and the history of it. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
If you commit a federal crime, what will you most definitely receive?
Jail.
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 Excuse me, fine gentlemen.
Hey, let's go, hey!
If you commit a federal crime, what will you receive?
Mad clout tokens. Hey, we out here, hey!
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because the 13 colonies.
Name all branches of the government.
I'm not that smart. Legislative, executive, and judicial.
Hey. Who is our vice president currently?
I liked his answer.
What does FBI stand for?
I know it. No. Brown curly hair, hit me up. I'm looking for a boyfriend.
Mount Rushmore located?
It's in... I don't remember. I do know...
It's in I don't remember.
It's in...
That's a state.
Yeah, I don't remember is an official state. You know what doesn't exist?
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Knew it. What is the Statue of Liberty made out of?
Copper, right? It's my question!
You, sir. You, sir. What is rule of law?
Rule of law?
What is rule of law?
I have no idea.
Would you like to take a guess?
You're the rule of laws.
Insert anime blushing.
Can I ask you a question?
You may ask me a question.
Would you do it for the Vine?
Hello, Oilers. My name is Danny Camacho, and welcome to Tricks and Talents, the show where we find and feature students across HBHS with unique traits like stupid human tricks and unusual talents. Today, we will take a look at Audrey Camacho, who volunteered so we can show you what this segment is all about.
When I was like 8 or 9, I just started doing it. To creep people out, to impress other people, and it's a good workout. It's different from other people's skills.
Alright. Finally, can you show us how you do it?
Sure.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you very much for your time. Got a trick? Got a talent? Email us right here.
I can also play piano and violin, and I also like to draw.